finally repaired, but still had to wait another full day to get a decent load that paid anything at all out of Sparks, Nevada on this episode of
the Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and fuzzy studio audience. Yep, that is Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, here it is, Tuesday, the 14th of March, which means we're about 30 days in on Elliot's L on Wheels new MC. Of course, a lot of companies require more than 30 days. A lot of them require 90, and I've been dealing with that most of the days I was trying to book a load. But to back up real quick, yeah, finally did get repaired yesterday. That would have been Monday the 13th. And the repair actually didn't take all that long. It took just a little over an hour. And believe it or not, it was actually a little bit less money than they estimated. They estimated like $953. I think I paid $864, something like that. So about $90 less. Always like that, baby. Of course, the downside was having to sit and wait an entire week. They got the parts in last Friday, but of course couldn't get me in until Monday. I had to run over on Sunday. I took an Uber over to O'Reilly to get 5 gallons of oil so I could make sure I could make it the 1.5 miles down the road from the TA back to the Freightliner dealer. And because I had, like I said in the last video and I went live, I had to put in 2 gallons Tuesday night just so I could rev the engine up enough to get the batteries charged enough to get my APU started. So I could sit there with the APU running all week. But did have a chance to catch up with a lot of people. Jim Barger, who chimed in on my live video that I did on Sunday. Sorry again, I was late for that. I forgot about daylight savings time. And once I finally got the darn thing started, figured that out. I haven't done lives very often, obviously. But so got to connect with him again. I talked to him Sunday night. He's a great guy. He had bought one of my previous trucks from me when I worked at Indian Creek Express. He still has that, kind of using it as a parts vehicle. He's running another vehicle he bought from Donnie at Indian Creek. So that was good. Got a chance to connect with a lot of people. And speaking of connecting with people, John Holgren, who was a giant help to me when I was doing the whole remodel, the Clutch Trucker remodel of this truck, because he runs some cottages in Cape Cod during the summer months, so he has to maintain those all the time. So he was always giving me sketches and help and ideas on how to make this whole Clutch Trucker remodel work. And then another one of my big subscribers, Connie, who is another truck driver, tiny little thing she is, lives down in Florida. They actually got to meet up, so we got some video of them.
Hi, Clutch.
Hey, Clutch.
We just wanted to say hi.
From Clearwater, Florida, the Perkins restaurant here and so on. And let's see.
And watch when he stands up. Go ahead, stand up. See ya. Look, Clutch, we're thinking of you. Yeah, this is not a van, but it's trucking. We're sitting here. So I was getting ready to leave, and I saw this massive tree. It's beautiful. It is massive.
So there's their videos, and then also they sent me a couple of pictures. You'll love this one where they're both standing next to each other. Yeah, John is 6'9". I don't know what Connie is. My wife is short too, so if you're kind, you don't ask. So I think she's shorter than my wife though. But that's a pretty funny picture. And Connie just sent me some more begging strips, so Connie, appreciate that. I think they're waiting for me at the house. I've got other things waiting for me at the house. I've got a whole nother airline, electric line combo that goes between the truck and the trailer, because my electric line is giving me a short now for my ABS on my trailer. So it's time to replace that. I bought that off Amazon for like $130, $40, something like that. Didn't want to pay the $200 plus they want at truck stops. So I'm going to try to get back through the house. That's waiting for me. I got a little hanger for it too. I bought some more of my boost for my water. That's all waiting for me. All right, so anyway, yesterday got repaired, and actually the repair took the least amount of time. Then I saw they had it done. I put Rusty back in the truck, because we just kind of walked around and around and around the Freightliner about 18 times while we were waiting for it to get done. I go back in and I said, okay, I put my dog back in the truck. I see you got it ready, so how about the paperwork? Oh, well, it still has to go out on a test drive, sir. Really? Okay. So fine, went and got Rusty back out of the truck. Finally, a half hour later, the test drive guy comes out. He takes it for a test drive. He comes back, put Rusty back in the truck. I go back inside and say, okay, test drive guy is done. Oh, well, now it has to go to the main guy who has to look at the paperwork and approve it, and then it comes back to us. All right, how long does that take? Oh, well, that takes about 45 minutes. Hour and a half later, I hadn't heard from them. I walk back inside. Oh, we just got the paperwork back. So, typical of a Freightliner dealer, they do everything slowly, except for the repair that actually went quickly. And yeah, it was the main metal line between the engine and the turbo. The other one actually turned out to be okay. They just made sure they weren't going to rub anymore, made sure everything was good. They were very thorough. They did a good job. So it is repaired. Thank God. I'm ready to roll again after sitting here for over a week. So after they were done, I just hooked back up to the trailer, and of course I just waited there because I didn't want to have to go back on duty yet because I'd been there for like, I don't know, 6 hours at that point. And if I was going to be able to get a load, I didn't want to start my clock up again, so I'd have a full day to drive. But I couldn't find anything, and it was getting late in the afternoon. I figured I better go park. Came over here to the Petro about 4 p.m. Pacific time, Pacific Daylight Time, and got one of the last spots here at the Petro, so I didn't have to park at the TA again. This Petro I like better. The problem is they don't ever seem to empty the trash. Yeah, that picture was from yesterday. They still have not emptied those trash cans yet today. And the trash can I did find that wasn't completely full, that I have put 2 bags of trash in now, is now overflowing. Also, I wanted to try to buy hamburger buns, hot dog buns, and milk. And they didn't have it yesterday. They didn't have it again today. Least got a shower, thank God, today. Or somebody was going to get hurt. Yeah, I asked the lady at the counter as I bought some more peanuts. I said, so, when does your truck come with the bread and the milk? Oh, they come tomorrow. Oh, when of course I'm leaving. Okay, so back to the whole trying to book a load. So then I got up early this morning, still fighting this cold. I slept yesterday afternoon after I got here. I got up, and then I couldn't sleep all during the night. Watched a terrible movie on Netflix. I can't remember what it was. Then got up early this morning, and I was on the phone for literally, me and Elliot were trying to find me loads for about 9 hours on the phone. Being a new MC number that we have with L on Wheels, a lot of brokers won't deal with you. You got to, 30 days, 90 days, some 6 months or more. The only ones who will deal with you right away are like TQL, Total Quality Logistics, Landstar. Remember I did that first load for Landstar. I had a load booked with Landstar. Then, of course, they found out they could probably sell it cheaper, and they took it away from us, basically is what happened. That's why Landstar has a bad reputation. I had one booked through TQL, I thought. And then, of course, about 10 minutes later, I got an email back saying, oh, no, it's covered. Even though I had responded immediately. But then Elliot did find another broker who was willing to take a chance on us. But he needed references. So I called my guy at Ryan Transportation. Ryan requires, I think, 90 days. So we got to wait 2 more months with them. But I got a guy I talked to, Brent Jestice over there. Great guy. Who was willing to give this other broker references, because I've done tons of loads for Ryan. And also Molo Transportation, Drew Seyfert. Drew, I dealt with him at Molo a lot. I've done tons of loads for Molo when I was at Whitestones. So they both gave this guy references that, yes, I'm good, I do my loads, I follow through, so that this other new broker was able to take a chance on us. Take a chance on me. It's easy to see. Anyway, bad 70s song reference. So thank you so much to Drew at Molo and Brent at Ryan for giving me the references. I should be able to start working for Molo here really soon. Drew's still trying to finalize the stuff to see if there's any other information he needs from us. I think they were only requiring about 30 days, so hopefully I can run for them soon. So thank you to both for helping me out to get another load that's actually paying decent. That was the big problem. Most of the loads out of this area are paying terrible. 80 cents a mile, 90 cents a mile. Doesn't even cover the fuel and the insurance to run the truck. You morons who are taking these loads should be slapped in the face repeatedly with a wet fish. I can't believe you're taking those. But we ended up getting a good one, going up to Spokane, Washington of all places, but it's paying very well. And it picks up tomorrow, Wednesday. So I'm going to do that in the morning, and I'm going to deliver on Thursday. It's about 810 miles, but if I do it in about a day and a half, I can just make it work. Let's hope the weather cooperates. So that's the plan. Had to spend another day here in Sparks that I wasn't planning on, but as of tomorrow morning, it looks like finally Clutch Trucker is moving. Well, thanks for tuning in for that one. Just a short little video giving you an update of what's going on. Yeah, we finally got a load, so we can finally leave Sparks, Nevada. Didn't ever think I'd spend this much time in Sparks, Nevada. Didn't gamble any at all. That's a good thing. Right, Rusty? Need to keep you in bacon strips. Connie sent some more bacon strips to the house, by the way. And I forgot to ask my wife when I was talking to her tonight if those arrived. Connie had asked me. But anyway, oh, well, thank you. Yeah, you heard bacon strips, so you're just being nice to me now, aren't you? Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please like and comment. Get your comments as soon as I can. Sometimes takes a few days because I'm a working truck driver. Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter, where I put Rusty stuff. Don't forget to ring that bell for notifications so you know when the new videos come out, or you know when we go live. Excuse me, like I did the other day. I'm still fighting this cold and blowing out Smurfs and all that stuff, I'll tell you. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. Are you telling me you could have gotten out of those cuffs anytime you wanted to?
Not anytime I wanted to, only if it was funny.
Okay, Rusty, gotta start down here. Come on. And there it goes. Got lots of little pieces. We're trying to finish off this bag. I think this is the last bag that Junior sent us. So we thank Junior again for supporting our channel so much. Oh yeah, there's another one for you. Oh, and I did forget to mention before, Junior gave me a $25 gift certificate for PetSmart, so I got to use that to help Rusty get groomed and to buy those other pet beds. So, Junior, as always, Junior O, thanks so much for supporting my channel like you do. Really appreciate it. And Rusty appreciates it, right, Rusty? All right, that's it, buddy.